Words. Hey, what's happening, all?
What happened? What's going on? Are we live? What's going on? Hi, my name is Dr. Michelle Mras.
And I'm Brian Swanson.
We are Denim and Pearls. We are business casual.
With pearls of wisdom.
From the porch.
Should I stay or should I go now?
Should I stay or should I go? It's up to you.
And this is totally not what you think it is. We're going to go a totally different route today. So what we're going to talk about today is different things. It's a debate day.
I'm going to win.
So we're going to start with a controversial topic that I know everybody's going to be fighting with in the comments.
Hit me with your best shot.
No.
Oh.
That might hurt you. So, in the comments down below, while we go through this, toilet paper, over or under?
Can I answer?
No, you can't answer. We might answer at the end, though.
Okay, because
people have to stand around.
I have strong opinions about this. Go on. I will go into other people's houses. If it's the wrong way, I will fix it. Okay. Even in public bathrooms, if I can get to it, I'll fix it. Okay, go ahead.
That's seriously disturbing. But you can't say which way, though.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll get to that later on. Don't forget to like and share. This is going to be a fun podcast.
Oh, and subscribe on the YouTube.
Oh, yes, definitely subscribe on YouTube. Need those followers. So, ketchup in the refrigerator.
I can't answer?
Now you can.
What
The
about
first question is only for everybody else to talk about while we talk about everything else.
Ketchup in the refrigerator. Say there's a bias here. I grew up in the Philippines without a refrigerator, so we used to just leave it out on the counter. And all my life we left the ketchup on the counter. But there was also like 20 of us in the house most of the time, so it would always go away. But when I got married 32 years ago, my husband's like, why is this on the counter? You know, we're going to get poisoned. We're going to die. And I said, no, it's got vinegar in it. It doesn't need to be in the refrigerator. So long story short, it's in the refrigerator, although I would leave it on the counter.
I agree with both. I can't debate. You just gave both sides of it. I can't debate that.
Okay, next.
However, soy sauce.
Must be in the refrigerator.
Why?
Because my husband won't eat it.
I actually figured out, because we used to stuff everything in a refrigerator.
No, in the Philippines, you don't put anything in the refrigerator.
Because you don't have refrigerators.
No,
you have ice boxes.
But soy sauce, the fermentation of it, it doesn't need to be in the refrigerator.
It doesn't.
No.
It does not.
And neither does ketchup because it's full of vinegar.
So we got to quit arguing about the same answer.
Let's argue about the same answer. I'm curious about how many people over and under on the toilet paper.
Two things here. There's two topics to this next one.
Oh.
Peanut butter. One, does it go in the refrigerator or in the pantry? And two, nuts or no nuts? Crunchy or no crunchy?
Do you want to answer first or can I answer? Because I'm going to answer the way I answer. You know how I am.
First of all, I'm going to say never in the refrigerator because that's just disturbing.
How would you spread it out?
Never goes in the refrigerator.
Why would I want to nuke it
Two,
after I put it in the refrigerator?
I am a creamy kind of guy.
And
that was before my teeth problem.
And I want extra crunchy.
No.
But I like to take a spoon. I like to take a spoon and dig it out and just do.
And I do that too. But the peanuts they don't sit right.
You have to understand.
It just doesn't work that way.
You have to understand. I love peanuts. I will put peanuts in everything. Oh, my ice cream, everything. I'll put in my salads. I just like the crunch of any kind of things like that. But I like crunchy, extra crunchy. Thank you very much. Okay.
No.
And not in the fridge. It must be in the pantry.
It always has got to be in a pantry.
But that's actually something I actually put my foot down on because everything else has to go in there. No, the ketchup, the soy sauce. But the peanut butter, it must be crunchy, and he can get his own because he likes creamy. Okay, go ahead.
So you have two things of peanut butter? Do you really? Oh my goodness.
Because I refuse to eat creamy. And I love peanut butter. Okay. So what else? What's another good common one that we fight over as husbands and wives? The air conditioner.
Why would you fight over the air conditioner?
Because I never want it on. I want to open my windows and keep it open. And it'll be 80 degrees and I'll have the windows open and my husband will come home. He'll do, why isn't the sun in here? And he'll close all the windows and turn on the air conditioner. I'm like, but I like the fresh air. It is, Michelle. It's 85 degrees.
Well, for him, just give it money. It doesn't. Look at it this way. I'm not spending the money all day running the air conditioner.
It's like, I'm good. He goes, no, it's too hot. I'm not going to do that. And he turns it on. No,
Okay.
that's not one.
Huh?
Open windows or air conditioner?
Open windows, air conditioner. It depends. At night, it's no air conditioner typically,
At night, well,
especially around here.
yeah, ours only stops. It starts at 72, I think. So
Something like
at
that,
night,
yeah.
it tends to drop about in the 68s for us. So windows are going to be open at night.
Okay, so you say you're bougie.
Mm-hmm.
Are you bougie enough to fold your clothes, or do you have to hang them all? Even like T-shirts, but you don't wear T-shirts.
Well, I am very bougie because I don't hang everything, but I'm very anal retentive on how I fold. So as they come out of the dryer, I immediately fold them, and they are perfect. They are perfect squares, and that's just how I roll.
Now, if I had my way, I would actually hang all of my T-shirts and my jeans.
I actually hang my husband's shirts and
Well, dress shirts are different.
No.
But I'm talking about T-shirts.
everything. I hang
Not
his,
undershirts, but
I
T-shirts.
hang his stuff. I fold my stuff.
Yeah, I've
But
just
I
gotten
like to
lazy
see.
over the
I
years.
like to see the colors of my blouses and things.
No.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, so you're one of these ones that would organize your entire closet by color?
Yeah,
Oh, goodness.
by length of the skirt, and by color, and by sleeve length. Yeah, I'm pretty bougie like that.
Okay, pineapple on pizza?
No.
Why not? I like it on. I like a Hawaiian pizza,
Well,
as they call it.
Here's the thing. Here's a secret that you're all about to learn. I don't like pizza.
Oh, okay.
And the only reason I eat pizza is if it's the only thing there and I'm really hungry. And if it has anything other than pepperoni and red onions and a black olive or two, I won't eat it. I'm very weird about pizza.
Okay. I get this next one, but I don't think it's going to be a controversial topic for us. Top sheet.
What?
The top sheet. Do you use one or do you not use one?
On my bed?
On your bed. Yeah, you've got the yeah, we
Fitted.
always use the fitted, but do you use the top sheet before you use the blanket?
Oh, hell yeah. I have the top sheet. Now, want to know the weird thing about top sheets? Here's another one on top sheets. Do you put it on the top sheet so that the prettiness is on the top? Or do you put it upside down and then fold it over so the pretty thing shows?
So the
edges?
pretty thing shows. That's
Yeah, I put it upside down and so fold
well,
it
it
over.
depends on
so
the
you
sheets.
so you can see the edge.
I mean, your bouginess, I know you're doing like, 15,000 thread count kind of things, and they've got fancy things. No, I'm talking $1.99, 500 count. It's not
I
quite that
always use
extreme.
a sheet.
I'm still a little bougie on my sheets, but
Okay.
I don't use a top sheet.
I always use the top, the flat sheet, and then, but I also have like 4 other things on me. So the top sheet, then my, the warmer sheet, and then the comforter, and then I have a weighted blanket.
See, ours is never made, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Julie's got hers, and I've got mine.
Oh, I always,
So
I
if
come
we
out
put
of
a
the
top
bed.
sheet across the king size bed, we'd probably fight at night.
I get out of the bed and I pull all the sheets up. I fix everything as I leave. But I'm weird. Okay.
Text or phone call?
Text.
Why?
Text first, then a phone call. The reason why is usually I'm doing something crazy, or I'm on a podcast, or I'm doing something,
Right.
and I will immediately call you back if you text me. But if you just call me, I won't answer.
I got one person I do that with too constantly. But I've always got something to say because her questions are always so in depth. I don't want to sit there and type it all. But every time she calls me, I have to call her right back. Or text me, I have to call her back.
Yeah. But I prefer texting. I mean, as much as I won't have a conversation on text. It's just, are you available? Yes. Okay, I'll call. That kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Because I prefer a call
Yeah.
for the most
I
part.
prefer a call. You always pick up the phone.
No, I try. I don't always. Early bird or night owl?
Oh,
For you, this is a tough question though.
yeah, because it depends on
Because
what.
yeah, Miss, I'm 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm just going to bed. But been up all day.
Yeah, I think sleep is kind of overrated. But if you get good sound sleep, I get good sound, 4 hours of sleep, maybe 3 hours. But I'm an early morning person for active working out and thinking and writing. I'm a late night owl person to think. So I
okay.
have parties, now I'll go dancing and whatever, and when I get home, I'll sit there because you know I like to sit alone and think. I will sit and think till freaking 3 in the morning. I mean, and then wake up at 5:30 and be at the gym again. So it's just
That
who
kind
I
of
am.
calmness would make me sleep, so it wouldn't matter.
So what about you? You're a night owl.
I'm more of night. I mean, I don't mind an early because I'm so used to it over the years of military and those kind of things. But night owl when I do the DJ stuff. I can go on 4 hours of sleep or 5 hours of sleep. It's not a big deal. That's why dealing with dad at home, in the middle of the night, I'm the one that gets up because Julie can't get up because she does go back to sleep. Me, I get up and I close my eyes.
Well,
I'm
that's
done.
why we travel well together, because neither one of us have an off switch. We
Yeah.
can stay up all night, or when we travel to another country in another time zone, it doesn't phase us at all.
Yeah.
But I think the way I see it, I'm not a night owl or an early bird. I'm a omnibird, because my
There's a new part of the argument.
my-
Omnibird.
because my day, really, my ideal day would start at 9 p.m. and end at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
That's when my most perfect time for me. I think I might be a vampire. I'm not quite sure.
Now, here's the one that I know Julie would argue with me. Do you fill the gas tank up at quarter of a tank, half a tank, or wait till the light comes on?
Half tank.
You fill your gas tank up at a half a tank? I wish I could discipline myself that well. Why the hell would you fill it up at a half a tank?
Okay. So the story behind me, and we're going to ask you the same thing.
Why the hell I would fill it up?
Yes. Well, when I started driving, I was living in Nebraska. And in Bellevue, there wasn't a lot. There was a lot of distance between things. And if you were going to go to Lincoln, it was a couple hours. Or if you were going to go somewhere, it was hours. Things were far away. And when my brother taught me how to drive, he said, "You are a woman. If you get on one of these high I-80s or whatever, and you are below half tank, you've got miles before you get to another gas station. Don't put yourself in that predicament. Always fill it at half tank." And even now, there's gas stations at every half mile. In my brain, I've been trained, when that thing hits half, for safety, always fill it.
That's just insane.
Well, and also Nebraska, it gets below negative 60.
No, when it's in the middle of winter, I get
Negative
it.
60, you must keep that thing at least half or full, or it's going to freeze the air in that tank.
When you constantly have snow and possibilities of blizzards, it gets down to 3/4, it's time to fill the tank.
Yeah, but my brain doesn't say, well, it's the summer hours, so I can let it go to empty. No, my brain says half tank, period, no matter where, no matter what. How about you?
Well, most cars I really could care less. When I look down at the gas gauge, if it's below a quarter, it's probably time to fill up. It scares me when it gets to a point where the light comes on. And believe me, I have. And I've ran out of gas before.
Exactly.
But on the other side of it, on a typical daily basis, if you think about it mathematically, you're spending twice as much time at the gas station than you should. Because you got to make
it's
at
better,
half a
it's
tank.
better than walking down a highway for 10 miles looking for a gas station.
But not in this town. Now, if you lived out in the countryside, I get it. Kind of. But not in this town. I mean, we're talking about time is precious, right? So if you're going to be time is precious, why are you wasting a half a tank of gas at a gas station when you could do one tank? Let's call it 3/4 full
The thing
tank.
is, Brian doesn't remember me. What do I always do with my windshield?
With your windshield?
I'm always cleaning it.
Well, that's your problem.
So,
I don't ride with you enough to.
So
I drive
he
everywhere.
drives over. You know why? Because I hate bugs on my windshield. So I will clean that thing every couple of days because I will fill up a half tank.
Oh my God.
He's learning new things about me. Okay.
I am. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm trying to think of it because we kind of went through our topics really quick, and I love these topics. What else can we drop us a line down below and tell us what else we can argue over? This could be fun.
Oh, bathtubs. If you take a bath, do you put your bubble bath in while the water's running, or do you wait till the tub fills up and then put it in and then splash it?
I'm trying to think of the last time I took a bath with bubbles. Or took a bath, period.
Or Epsom salts, anything.
You put it in while it's running. That's what creates the bubbles. And then you take the bubbles and you make beards out of them.
Okay.
Why? Well, that's too much work to just. Then you make a mess and you got to clean it up.
No. You have to understand, I'm 5 foot and my bathtub comes about this high on me. So I'll fill it to about 3/4 and I'll put the bubble bath in and just. And my husband does, "What are you doing?"
Oh my God. Oh. I would have never dreamed of.
It's because I just make it an adventure.
Ice cream toppings or no?
Oh, ice cream toppings. How about you?
Always.
Always.
There are certain things. How about milk on your ice cream?
No.
Oh, I love it that way.
But milk is ice cream.
I know.
Unless I'm making a milkshake, I won't put milk on it.
Oh, I just do it in a bowl.
Oh, here's another one.
And peanut butter too.
If you've ever been to Dairy Queen, twist cone or not twist?
What do you mean twist?
Chocolate and vanilla mixed or just vanilla?
Well, first of
Or
all, I
just
would never do just vanilla. So it's either the twist or chocolate.
Dipped or not dipped?
Oh, no, I don't like them dipped.
Okay.
I don't like them dipped because they melt before you can get to them, and you can't lick
No,
the,
you just eat
the
the
shell
shell off.
You can't eat the. You
No,
can't
you eat
lick the shell.
You eat the shell first. Then you get everything.
Oh, there we go. Do you separate your Oreos or no?
Always.
Which piece do you eat first?
Well, I'm kind of really weird.
Which side?
Because I will open it. I eat the cream first, and then I eat the chocolate.
You go serious into the two separations. Not me. If I do twist it off, probably the chocolate first and then the sweet later.
Oh, because I scrape the
I don't
filling
scrape
out,
them anymore.
and then I eat it.
Because nowadays I just eat the whole thing at one time.
I usually have milk. I usually have milk with me, so I'll scrape the filling, and then I'll dip the chocolates.
Another one I saw on our list too, and I thought was really weird. Maybe you guys can answer this one too. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Sandwich term means sandwiched between something, so something in between. But hot dogs.
But that usually means a top and a bottom.
Yeah,
A hot
so
dog has sides.
Well, honestly, then theoretically, you would think it is a sandwich. They just can't close. So it's a almost itch. I would say it's a sandwich.
Yeah, but what about a Chicago dog? You can't close a Chicago dog.
What's I saying? It's like a Dagwood sandwich. Remember Dagwood from Blondie? The cartoon?
That was a sandwich because it was stacked.
So big. Well, and so it doesn't close. It's on top of each other. So I would say it's not. It's not a sandwich. Hot dogs are not a sandwich. It can't be.
I don't have an argument for it because I'd never considered it one or the other. It was a hot dog.
Yeah.
I would not call it would not call it a sandwich. Hey, I'm going to have a sandwich. Oh yeah, I'm going to have a hot dog. No, that doesn't add.
I want
up.
a sandwich. Which one? The hot dog. That is a hot dog.
Oh, you know another one that drives me crazy?
What?
Hamburger meat.
Oh.
People who call hamburger meat.
Okay.
What else would it be?
Because when you live in a foreign country, it could be many other types of meat. And so when I came to America, I said hamburger meat. Until my college roommate said, Michelle, it's not hamburger meat. Hamburger is a type of meat. It is ground up. It is hamburger. Well, growing up, we had different types of meat that were ground up into hamburgers.
So what, you just say it's goat meat?
No, because we had sliced goat meat, we had chopped goat meat, and then we had ground goat meat. And we can go there for a while. I mean, there was a burger place in the Philippines that came out right before McDonald's.
I just can't imagine how you can have hamburger meat.
Okay, listen.
Makes sense.
In the Philippines, and nowadays they don't do it, but when they first started, it was Jollibee Worm Burger, the one with the worm, the one with the great tasting worm. And what it was developed was as a high protein meat substitute made out of cultured worms. So
Ew.
it wasn't.
And you ate this stuff?
No.
Oh.
It wasn't hamburger meat. It was hamburger worm. So hamburger meat is what I will be eating. I will not.
But I don't know how you could have anything else besides a hamburger.
Because you're not.
why would I define hamburger meat? It doesn't make sense to me to do that. It's like wasting your time. It's like saying Sahara Desert.
Because with us, it's hamburger meat was red.
And if
meat.
you don't know what I mean
But-
by that, look it up.
But hamburger meat for us was anything red meat. So it's red meat made into hamburger. Then we had the worm made into hamburger. Then we had the chicken.
Yeah, but you'd have a worm burger in that case, not a worm hamburger.
That's hamburger. Why do they call hamburgers hamburgers and there's no ham? And why do they call driveways when you park on driveways, and then they call parkways and you drive on parkways? Okay.
There's a lot of those kind of weird things. We weren't going there.
Oh,
but
okay. I just popped into my head. It was like,
I'm just trying to figure out why the contention with hamburger meat.
no,
Makes no sense to me.
It doesn't make sense to you, but it made sense to me when I first learned it. And now I just say hamburger because I don't have to worry about horse burger, worm burger, goat burger.
Yeah, but they're all
Cat
something burger,
burger.
not hamburger. Even if you do it by your rules, it's still hamburger.
Burger.
It's not hamburger meat.
We also have to think that we didn't make sandwiches like that when I was growing up. We didn't have hamburgers. The first hamburger I had was at McDonald's that opened in Manila in the Philippines.
And that probably wasn't meat either.
No, it was.
And it sure as hell wasn't hamburger
No,
meat.
they shipped it over. And the reason why you know it shipped over because it was pure American McDonald's.
Well, there is a difference.
And the French fries came, and they would make the French fries, but when they shipped the American potatoes to make the French fries back then, the potatoes would start growing by the time they got to the Philippines because they shipped them. And our French fries, I thought French fries at McDonald's were green because that's how we always ate them. And then I came to America and found out they weren't green. They were only green because they got green before they got to us in the Philippines.
But that doesn't make sense because they're frozen.
They cut them fresh in the Philippines. They sent potatoes.
Yeah, but if it's American and it's coming from America, but French fries would be frozen.
They did not. They sent potatoes. They sent potatoes probably because it was cheaper than refrigerating them all the way to the Philippines.
That could be too, yeah.
Because we got
We're
potatoes.
definitely not going to debate that, but
Yeah.
yeah, if you go to Japan, the menu is similar, but even if you get a Big Mac in Japan, it's totally different.
Oh yeah, in the Philippines we have
Just because they don't have cows on.
we have
Japan,
and we have Olympia and chicken and spaghetti at McDonald's. I mean, we have everything there. But anyways,
So you know the funny part about this whole thing, we were supposed to have debate over this, but we haven't had too many debates.
no.
We agreed too much.
Oh, then make sure you let us know. Toilet paper over or under?
That's in the comments below. They should have started that before, so now we're going to answer the question. And
Oh,
what do you think? Over or under?
I told you. I go wherever I go. So if I ever visit you and you do it the wrong way, I will fix the toilet paper.
So
in
what
your
do
bathroom.
you consider the wrong way?
Under.
Under is wrong?
I want it to go over.
Why?
I want it to be hanging. Okay, I'm bougie. Okay.
Oh, you want to fold it in pretty little hey, triangles and shit. It won't, if you fold it in certain things, it won't fall that way. Personally, as a guy, I really don't care. I am not going to fight it whether it's over or under, and I'm sure as heck not going to go to somebody's house and change it.
Well,
But-
there's a sanitary reason for it to be over, okay? Because if it's under, if you have the toilet paper there and it's under, you touch the toilet paper to get it to come down.
No, you just reach over and pull it.
But if it's on the top, you can just take what you're going to use.
Then you have to roll it.
And you don't have to touch the toilet paper for anybody
You don't
else
have to,
use.
it's in the back. And besides that, if you do touch it, you're going to be the one using it. So it doesn't really matter.
Yes, it does.
However, I really personally don't care. So I can still make an argument for both sides. But what I have realized recently, and it depends on the toilet paper, because if you put some of it and if you roll it over the top and you give it a good yank, it goes.
Yeah.
Whereas if you roll it on the backside and go under, when you do this, it doesn't.
Oh.
It doesn't unroll it. It depends on the toilet because some of it is still, it's tied together really tight, and when you give it a yank, you unroll half the roll.
That's terrible. Don't do that.
So if that's why I started
Oh,
doing
I
it from
have
the back.
one more question
bottom.
for you that you would spaghetti.
Or meatballs.
Break it while you're boiling it, or never break them. Never break them in half to put them in the pot.
That depends on who's eating it. Because it's a real pain in the neck to cut it up later. But it's so much easier to break them in half for somebody who can't handle the suction. Just suck a string of spaghetti up. However, if you break it in half, then you can't twist it. It takes all the fun of it. And if you do it properly with a spoon and a fork, yeah, you can't twist it on a half a thing.
I can.
Not just a half. It's
Yes, you can. You kick it, and you can. You just one twist on the.
I
spoon.
can't even do it with a spoon.
On the spoon with the fork. It's just one twist, and it's the perfect size to fit in your mouth. But if you have the long one, you have to twist, and then you get.
And you
this
still
big-
end up sucking
you
it
have
up.
this big old ball of spaghetti noodle, and you have to eat it. And I like to break it, but I have been advised since I've been married for 32 years that it should not be broken, and so I eat them that way. I boil them whole,
Well, you can boil them whole and then I don't like them cut up.
and not cut up, just broken ones.
Right. It is a little bit more convenient. Plus, it fits into the boiling water, and it all cooks at
Easy.
the same amount of time. But I overcook them anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Do you remember we used to take spaghetti noodles to see if they're done and throw them against the wall?
I have heard that. I've tried that. I never did get it to work.
Really, that's how you overcook it because you don't know. Because if you cook it right, it'll stick to cabinets, it'll stick to everything. I don't see people doing that anymore. They just go by the timer and they stop.
Yeah, I know, because everything is Alexa.
Yeah.
Set a timer for my spaghetti.
But anyway, so this was supposedly a debation.
Would you like to set the spaghetti timer?
How long should I?
7 minutes.
Spaghetti usually takes about 8 to 10 minutes for al dente. How would you like yours?
Al dente. Thank you.
8 minutes spaghetti timer started.
Stop, Siri. Stop timer. There is, right behind Michelle, there is an Alexa. See, she's even talking to us. Alexa, stop timer. Anyway, I think we should stop show.
Spaghetti timer canceled.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this show, and
Learn something about both of us a little bit here on this one.
yes, Michelle is pretty bougie because she has decided to be that way. I guess I don't know.
I'm just laughing at the fact that it's not over the top because it looks better. It's over the top so I can fold it.
When we first got married, I used to fold it into little flowers. Or I would take like, I would take the toilet paper and I'd make it pretty and I'd make the little V on it. And then I would make the sink, the faucet, I would wet it a little bit and I turn it off and then I would seal it.
Huh?
If you have a fresh toilet paper roll.
Oh, and you seal the water with a water drip.
Yeah, and I would make the V, and then I would use the water drip to seal the toilet paper with the circle, so it would stay.
Oh yeah, that's that hospitality.
No, I
training.
did it for myself.
That's just weird. Anyway, I think it's time to end the show before it gets really weird. It's already weird enough. Anyhow, my name is Brian.
I'm Dr. Michelle Mras.
We're Denim and Pearls
We're business casual
with pearls of wisdom
from the porch.
and a little humor. We should add that into it.
Yes, we should.
Don't forget to like and share over on YouTube.
And don't forget to let us know over or under, okay?
Yep, make sure you did that. Hopefully everybody did that while they were
Yeah.
listening.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see how many over-unders there are. It's an official poll.
TTFN.
Peace.
TPFN.
Really? Bye.